Welcome to Daytime Ottawa here on Rogers TV. I am your host, Derek Fage. This is the home edition. I'm doing daytime from home, so pleased to have you join us today. We have a great show for you today. We're going to be talking a little Tech 101. We're talking a little math. As we're going to tell you how you can help out with three wonderful charities. Gentleman Bill and his beautiful dog Yoshi are going to be traveling across the country to raise funds. But we start off with our fitness expert and author, Kathleet Trotter, joining us on the show. Happy New Year to you. Let's talk about this fickle friend, Kathleen, called motivation, which seems to be a difficult one for many of us. Why is it such a fickle friend?
Because we think it should be always there, but really what it is it ebbs and flows. It's like an emotion. Problem is, if you expect something to be what it's not, then you're always going to be disappointed. So we think that people who exercise are always motivated. False. People who exercise just always exercise, but they do it because they exercise even when they're not motivated. The problem is that when we're motivated, we get caught in what's called present bias. So it's a cause distortion. And what that says is how we feel in this moment, we think always going to feel that way. So like January 1st, you think, oh, I feel motivated.
Right.
I'll always feel motivated. You won't. So what you have to say is, what habits can I create? What systems can I implement? How can I set my future self up for success, knowing that my future self is not always going to be motivated? Right? I'm not always motivated. Are you always motivated, Derek?
I'm not. I mean, you know, the only time I'm motivated, Ken, seems to be when I'm with my personal trainer or I'm with you. But that's always the case, right? We can't always, have that available to us. So you're saying as well to nail down the WWWH of your workout plan. What do you mean by that?
So WWWH stands for the when, the what, the when, and the how. So when you talked about your personal trainer, that is a system. That's a fantastic system. Know in advance that you need that accountability. So have a friend buddy that you go exercise with, or somebody online, or a yoga group, a virtual yoga group right now, or a walking buddy. Know that I'm going to need somebody, so I show up for that. But know that idea of next future me is not going to be motivated. But don't just say I have this buddy. Say, when am I going to do it? So are we going to go for walks Monday, Friday, Saturday mornings at 8 a.m.? Where are we going to do it? Are we going to do it around the neighborhood? Are we both going to be on time and I'm walking in my neighborhood and you're walking in the other neighborhood? How are you going to make it happen? And that's a huge one. So if you are, married with kids, does one person have to say, okay, you're going to exercise in the morning and I'll exercise after school, or I'm going to go at lunchtime and then get daycare for the after school so you can go? Like, how does that happen? Put it in your schedule is what I'm saying. Figure out the when, the what.
I'm glad you mentioned putting it in your schedule.
Tobogganing, right? Nail down the details, knowing that at 6 a.m. when your alarm is off, for the most part, you're going to say, I just want to keep sleeping. I'm not waiting. But if somebody's waiting for you, and if you know what.
Sorry about that, Kat. Cut out this for a minute. So let's talk about then. You've scheduled it in. You put that system in place. You're at home. Gyms are closed right now. So what kind of exercises can I be doing and should I be doing? Oh, we've lost Kathleen. She is frozen. Well, I can tell you what you should be doing. I mean, Kathleen has told me many times, even if you don't have weights at home, what you do is you grab a couple of soup cans and you use your weights. Those are things you need to do. So, Kathleen, I was just saying, you're frozen for a moment, is that, okay, it's all well and good. We set up our systems, gyms are closed. So what kind of exercises should I be doing and can I be doing at home?
No excuses, only solutions. But that's actually an example system of knowing in advance what can I do when plan A needs to be turned into a plan B. Really what it is, having this mindset of I don't have to feel like moving to move. I just have to decide that movement is a non-negotiable and that when I move, I will feel better. It's this whole idea of movement creates an action, creates the energy, creates the emotion. So you don't have to have the emotion to do the movement. Okay, now that I know that I have to move to feel motivated, are you going to go get a fitness buddy, go for a walk after? And you're going to end the walk saying, I feel better now than when I started.
That's true. And I think, the buddy is important. And something that really connected me earlier is when you said, you know what, maybe you can't walk together. Maybe you're in a circumstance where you will be socially distanced from everybody, or maybe you're just in different neighborhoods and it's different together. But even doing something like FaceTime, that in itself is motivation.
How, right? And that's where we really have to get away from just like, I'm just going to work out, making a blanket statement and thinking, well, because I feel good right now, it's just going to happen. Life doesn't just happen. You really have to take the time in advance on the Sunday. You look at your calendar and you actually put it in your schedule, the when, the where, the how, and figure out, okay, this is going to be a roadblock here. How can I troubleshoot that roadblock in advance? And how can I know, even though right now I feel like I'm going to want to exercise, when it is friggin' freezing, right? Planned in advance somebody that you're going to meet virtually, or if you have a Peloton workout that you really want to do, or you have something online that you want to get to, if you already know, like I sleep exercise clothes because then I wake up in the morning and it's stuff. It's true.
Now we know Kathleen's personal sleeping habits. I love it. Thank you so much for joining us. It's always a pleasure. Really appreciate it. Don't go anywhere. Coming up after the break, we're going to tell you about Tech 101, how there are many programs available out there for you. We'll be right back.